welcome to Off the Charts, episode 241. My name is Dan, and I'll be your host once again. Cheers to you all. Ran out of Grand Marnier, so I had to settle for Fireball cinnamon-flavored whiskey, which is just as good, I guess. Well, no, it's not. Anyway, before we start off, please like and subscribe, tell your friends, share away, hit the little like button, and the little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this one here. Alright, so today I'll be doing my first ever hashtag VCLT. What is VCLT? So I know what it was, I just didn't know what it meant. So VCLT is Vinyl Community Love Train. So what it is if you have received any vinyl from your friends, whether it be in the mail or in person. I've actually given some or sent off to some people also. Just friends I've made on YouTube, and I've gotten. So today I'm going to show off vinyl that I have received as a gift from three of my friends. You might know them from the Kansas Connection. So I'll finally be able to show off all that I've gotten here. So let's start, and I'm going to go with in no preference. This is all order of when I received them. So first off, let's start with my friend Steve from New Zealand. So I had a Rat and Roll vinyl that I won, and I know that Steve was looking for the song Nobody Writes for Free to have it on vinyl. So I said to myself, well, I'm gonna be getting the Rat box set. So by doing that, it came with the 45 of Nobody Writes for Free. So I said, Steve, you want this Rat album? And he goes, oh, no problem then, of course, only if you let me send you something in return. So I got a nice package from him, which had some Marmite. I'm sure I've mentioned that many times. A t-shirt of his channel, which I've actually worn on one of his episodes. So all the links of all their channels are also on the bottom here, so check them out. And also I received some vinyl from him. So let's start off with the first one here. So this was the front. I remember him talking about it and commenting on it, and I guess he had two copies of this. So he sent me this copy, which is actually, I did actually enjoy this quite a lot. If I remember correct, I've listened to this like twice so far there. I have a lot of vinyl to catch up on, by the way. Is that the one where I thought was a mix of Billy Idol and In Excess sort of meets the Doors? I forget there, but this was actually pretty good there. So the front, I believe, it's self-titled here. So this was one album that I got from Steve. Next one, this was a running gag from between me and Steve. And this one, I'm not sure if he had doubles or he just wanted to get rid of it. But anyway, Lisa Dominique is kind of our running gag, punching bag type of joke here, where she's all about the looks, but not about the voice is not that great there. But he knows I was collecting maxi singles on vinyl, so I got this one here in the mail. I will pleasantly accept it there. This came with a bonus track that I did not own. So there's a maxi single here of Lisa Dominique, Jealous Heart. Thank you for that. And last but not least, Taboo, which is, I believe, a self-titled also, yes. So this one makes me laugh because he sent this to me. He goes, "Oh my!" And it was unopened, and it goes, "Oh yeah, it was like one of his favorite albums of 2022." Yeah, and he goes, "But the thing is, I bought it twice." We all have friends like that. I've bought an album twice, once. I have a friend. Let's call him Yan. He tends to buy doubles. I think he's on his third, if not fourth, right now. But yeah, anyway. Steve sent me this nice album here, and I believe this is a gatefold. And if memory serves me correctly, this was the singers, some sort of like Eurovision winner or something like that there. Not too familiar with the, but anyway, yeah. Taboo was the name of the album and the band, so self-titled. This was also pretty good here. So there you go. That's from Steve. Now, let's go next to Kevin. So, I saw on his website one time this is sort of a VCLT, but it's also a contest. But I did get some other goodies. So, I do contests also on my channel. So, if you subscribe, you'll see some every 100 new subscribers I do a contest. So next up is Kevin, where I got chosen from his YouTube channel to win some vinyl. So first up would be Drowning Pool. Now I knew the name. Is this the one with the song? See, like, I know the name. I've listened to it once just to make sure it works. Like newish metal, new metal-ish. Is it with hints of little rap, maybe? I forget what that one song he told me. He goes, "Oh yeah, there was that one hit song." I know the name Drowning Pool. That's about it there. So I got the album. I won the album. Strike a Nerve. So there's one right here. Thank you, Kevin. This one was fun here. So another one that I won was the Virgin Marys. This is actually probably the one that I enjoyed the most. There's not much here, so I guess these are the two guys from the Virgin Marys here. Divides is the album. Name of the album here. So this is actually another, it was I think he was giving away 3 albums on that. So that's one of them. This is the second one here, probably my favorite of the 3, because when you see the third one, if you know me, you'll laugh there. But anyway, here's the Virgin Marys with Divides. And last but not least, one Canadian band that I voted one of the worst concerts I've ever been to. Apparently, if you're Canadian, you're supposed to like these guys, I guess, except me. So the Tragically Hip, he's probably still laughing about this one here. The worst part is, I'm Canadian and I don't know any of these songs on this album here. And I know I've seen this cover many places. I believe it's one of their more popular ones. I probably know like 3 or 4 songs. Like they play all the time. But for some reason, this one here had no songs that I knew. So yeah, the Tragically Hip Road Apples. Played once. Probably. We'll see if I'll play it again there. If somebody comes up my house and requests, "Hey, I heard you had a Tragically Hip album. Can you put it on?" As I roll my eyes, I'm, yeah, sure. So there you go. Tragically Hip Road Apple. So those are 3 albums that I won off of Kevin's YouTube channel. But where I love Kevin here for is we're fairly, well, compared to New Zealand and Canada, I'm fairly close, so we tend to help each other out with orders. So one time he posted on his YouTube channel this new band, and of course, every time like something grabs my attention, I'm like, okay, I gotta go listen to this, and I actually went and listened to it. I'm like, wow, this is good. So I asked him, I'll pay you. Can you actually get me that album? And the album was Green Gasoline. Strike When the Iron is Hot. Boy, this album is great. So thank you, Kevin, for getting that for me. Yeah, I love this one here. Apparently they're already broken up, which actually bummed me out when I first heard that. But yeah, a good. Are they near New Orleans? Nolans, I guess how you say that. But yeah, I did love this album here. This is a great one here from 2023. 24 actually, sorry. It'll be featured on my end of year ranking. There you go. So Green Gasoline, Strike When the Iron is Hot. Great album right here. And last but not least, from Keith, the other New Zealander. So his packages get a little tricky. So Kevin told me, you better watch out with Keith. He gets tricky. So he asked for my address. And out of nowhere, so we have another running gag in between the four of us, where Keith came up with this odd album. So he went and got Steve this album. He went and got Kevin this album. And then here I am, I'm like, doesn't he love me? So, anyway, I'm just joking, Keith. But sure enough, lo and behold, I got that friggin' album in the mail. But he actually I think he contacted the company itself in the States to mail it to me from there, if that makes any sense, as opposed to mailing it from New Zealand. So it looked like I was getting a package from the States. So the album or band is Goblin Cock. Let's see if I can actually... So the name of the album is Necronami Donkey Kongimikon. Donkey Kongimikon. Donkey Kongimikon. Necronami Donkey Kongimikon. There you go. Wow. If you get that word at Scrabble, you win the whole fucking game. Let me put it that way. But anyway, Goblin Cock. I'm not going to read this again. So this is kind of like, so now I have a copy. Kevin has a copy. Steve has a copy. And of course, Keith has his own copy. So this was actually shown, well, Keith's copy, which started the whole joke, on the first ever Kansas Connection episode where we introduce ourselves and our channels. And of course, he shows up with that, and we just started laughing. So anyway, I got this one here. So Goblin Cock. Now I have a copy. And that was about a month-ish ago. And last Friday, I got that package from New Zealand. And boy, did it have a lot of goodies. So it had a t-shirt from the band Bullet Belt, a banner, a little bit like that Ottawa Senators one of Bullet Belt, a CD for one of my friends, Pascal. What else? Some stickers. And of course, let's talk about the vinyl. So actually, believe it or not, this actually was my favorite of the batch, Keith. So, and I was actually talking to Steve about this one because I'm like, something's off or weird regarding this. So anyway, the band is called Blitzkrieg. Not that Blitzkrieg, but another Blitzkrieg. So I'm convinced, okay, that I know it says produced and arranged by Ron Keel, okay? But the singer's name is Don Ross. But the guy looks and sounds like Ron Keel. Like, I mean, I'm looking at this, I'm like, that looks like a very young Ron Keel. Now, I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times. But actually, it actually reminds me of Geisha, you know, the quality of that recording. So Blitzkrieg Ready for Action is an EP from, I guess, some hair metal. Just looking at this now, and so cover illustration is not the nicest one, but it is. I do appreciate it. But it says cover illustration by this guy, photography I guess by this guy, hair done by some guy, makeup done by two women. That's actually pretty funny. All right, anyway, Blitzkrieg Ready for Action. I did enjoy this one here. So that's another one right here. Next up is, so when you send somebody one album of Blitzkrieg, why not two? Now, this is the Blitzkrieg probably everybody knows. This has the song, I believe it was covered by Metallica. I'm not a Metallica fan because I listened to this. I'm like, I don't fucking know this. This song rings no bells, but I knew it existed. So now I have the version, you know, the original version of Blitzkrieg, and the song is also called Blitzkrieg that was covered by Metallica. So here we go. I did listen to that the other day. I do prefer that other one, believe it or not. So that's a Blitzkrieg right here. And I mentioned some Bullet Belt. So this is a New Zealand metal band. And here's the gatefold. So I actually and this is actually the funny part here, where Keith showed this off on his channel, and I was like, okay, I heard this one song, Burn the Witch, which I actually enjoyed a lot. Now, the fun is, that's the only song that the vocals sound like an Iron Maiden type. The rest is just like death-ish vocals, but you know what? Musically, this is actually pretty good here. But the funny part is, I actually posted this on my Instagram. Like I said, I have the link of my Instagram also, and I post a vinyl of the day every day. And I posted this one as my vinyl of the day, saying, okay, my friend Keith got this for me from New Zealand. Here I am in Canada, blah, blah, blah. Well, the band answered back, goes, oh my God, I can't believe our music went all the way. How do you say that? From us Kiwis all the way to Canada, something like that there. So I was like, okay, so Keith, they did reply. So anyway, Burn It Up is the name of the album, and Bullet Belt is the band. And last one, I guess Keith is a huge fan of my sexist album covers episodes, which I'm actually starting to slowly getting some more to. I guess I'm going to be making episode 3 soon. Still need some good material, but anyway, he goes, I saw this and thought of you right away. So here's Victory. So yes, that actually qualifies for my sexist album cover. I've known Victory, I've known the name, I've never heard any of their music. But this actually was quite good also. This is actually right up my alley here. So yeah, this will be featured on my next sexist album cover. So thank you, Keith. So thank you, Steve. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Keith. So I've been doing this YouTube channel for what, 2 years and a third, I guess. And I've met some great people just talking with them online as subscribers. I try to reply to every comment out there. If I haven't, either it's been mysteriously disappeared by YouTube, which happens, which I don't understand why. But I've actually met some good YouTubers like Steve, Kevin, and Keith. And I will say this, these are what you call good people, good human beings. And if ever you guys meet some people that are half as cool as they are, you still scored big. You know, they're that good people there. So anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to those three guys so thank you for the VCLT, which stands for Vinyl Community Love Train. I've myself sent some out, and will do so again. I've got some anyway, I got some ideas planned there. So anyway, that is my episode for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And on that note, that's it, I guess. So we shall see you guys next time. Have yourselves a great whatever, and we shall see you guys next time. Take care. I'm repeating myself. Bye-bye.